Alright, so now we're on Novel GPT. We have our plot, story idea, our world development, we have our outline as well as our characters. So now we're going to plug all that information into Novel GPT and then prompt it to write each chapter one by one, just to get the best results, because there is a cap limit with ChatGPT. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag all my documents in. I have my outline, I have my 20 chapter outline, my plot, my unique writing voice, my story idea, and my world building. And now I'm just going to prompt it. Alright, so write chapter one of this fantasy novel. The narrative is first person. Dialogue should make up 30% of the chapter. The chapter must be a minimum of 2,500 words. Hit enter. And the reason I give it such a large amount is because I want it to produce as many words as possible. And then if there's something I don't like, I can just go back, take the fluff out if there's any fluff. Also, ChatGPT has a problem where it runs into producing not the amount of words that you're prompting it to. So if I said produce a 1,500 word chapter, it would probably give me 500 words. But if I want a 1,500 word chapter, prompting it to write 25 helps me hit that mark. So based on your outline, alright, so now I have a chapter based on that outline, and I'm just going to double check to see how many words it actually produced. I doubt it actually produced 2,500, but I'm just going to check anyway. Paste it in Word. So about 800 words it produced. And what I could do is select a section, and I can put add more narrative, add more narrative between before, between, and after these two paragraphs. All right, so now if you look at it, we have resting my back against the rough bark. We have resting my back against the rough bark. And then in between it, we have my thoughts were interrupted. My thoughts were interrupted. So it didn't put it before, but it did put it in between. And what we can do is go ahead and copy this and put it in that section and make sure it flows and the continuity is on point. Copy this back into a new Word document. And then grab this. And then find that section right here. Paste it in. Now we just expanded our chapter. Word count. Well, that can't be right. That can't be right. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing something because we just expanded it, we pasted it into Word document, and now it's saying I only added 10 words. That doesn't make sense. All right, let me do that one more time. I'm gonna copy this, chapter 1. And I'm going to paste it in Word. 810 words. Come back in here, grab what we expanded, paste it right here because we had it in between these. Hit back. Okay, so now we have 1,200 words. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, so now we have 1,200 words. You can repeat this process with other sections of this chapter to hit your word count. So if you wanted 2,000 words or 2,500 words, find another section that you want more narrative in. You can say fill this, like select this section, and then prompt ChatGPT to write let's say 10 lines of dialogue and narrative that fits in between these two paragraphs. That follow the plot and outline of chapter 1. Okay, so now it's adding more narrative in between these two chapters. And then you'll go ahead, copy it, paste it back into your Word document, and now you have 1,500 words or 2,000 words. And you just repeat this process for each chapter, and within a couple hours you can have a novel that is ready to be put through quality control in the editor GPT. So with that being said, let's go ahead. I'm going to do this on the side. I'm going to get all the chapters ready, throw it in a Word document, and then we'll go into editor GPT.